Hi everyone! So I had my last stamp camp of the year this past weekend, and I want to clean up my craft room. Obviously it's a disaster because, you know, if you're a crafter at Christmas time, your craft room is a disaster. At least for most, I would say. I hope I'm in the majority there. But some people are very tidy crafters. That is not me. Anyway, before I clean up, I have to finish up some of the packets left over from Stamp Camp, so I thought I would show you some of the things that we made at Stamp Camp. This is one of them. We're using the framed florets stamp set with the new frames. Now this one has a holiday stamp set friend and I really like it. I love the font and the size of this one, but this is online only, so you won't find this in the catalogs. Another thing online only with this collection is some paper, and this expires January 4th, so you're going to want to grab this if you like it. Grab it now. It's beautiful paper, and I've used most of it. I only have like two full sheets left. That's it. So you can't see the one that I'm using the most here on this card. Here's one. This is my favorite. I used a ton of this. See how pretty? And it's kind of got a wintry feel, especially the one that we're using on our card today, because it's got these berries. And I saw a few people online color the berries red and then use red flowers and make this a Christmas paper, and it looks gorgeous. So anyway, this is what we're using, and I'm doing a Z-Fold for this one. And at Stamp Camp, I try to prepare as much as I can ahead of time that people don't customize. So like cutouts, I do ahead of time. So here we have all of our cutouts, and this is the background piece. This is what people colored red, and the other side is pink. And this is going to go on your base. So this is just a standard cardstock, but it's cut in half the long way instead of the short way. So it's 8.5 by 11, but then you cut it at 4 1/4 to get this. So it's 11 by 4 1/4. You're going to score at 5.5, and then at 2 3/4, and that gives you this Z-Fold. Okay, so then this piece here is just going to go, any Designer Series paper can go right down in the space. This is Evening Evergreen, by the way. Love this color. One of the ladies at Stamp Camp actually had nail polish exactly this color. It was kind of fun. All right, so this other piece I cut, this is going to be, this space here is 2 1/4, so what I have here is 2.5 by 4. This was 5 1/4 by 4. And either side would work, but I'm going to do this side. Alright, now the dies that come with this collection are really fun. There's a series of ovals and some greenery. And we used this one. And I wanted a gold, I wanted some gold accents. So I've got some gold foil, and I cut out a bunch of frames. Now how it cuts out is like this. So in cutting out these frames, I have a bunch of these gold ovals left over, and that's okay. I saved the extra pieces in a little bag, and I keep them in the bag with the dies, and that way, when I need them, I will have them. So we'll be using gold ovals at a future Stamp Camp. Alright, and then I had to do the same with white, so then I've got white frames, and I've got white inner pieces. So this time, we only want to glue on the left side of our frame, because if we glue on this side, it won't open. So I'm going to go ahead and do my stamping, but then I forgot to do the stamping. So let's do that, and then we'll glue everything together. We only used one color ink for this card, and it's Evening Evergreen. And my sample, I used the birthday greeting from the thank you greeting from the stamp set. So this time I'm going to do the birthday greeting. This is a great stamp set for sentiments because you've got thankful and also birthday, but then a few that are kind of good for everything. So we're going to do that. We're going to put birthday on the outside. Now think about where you're going to place this. The thank you is a little bit skinnier of a stamp set the birthday is thicker. So I'm going to kind of bias it to the right so that I have space for my foliage on the left. But I don't want it to appear too much like that, like it's off center. I will know it's off center, but the recipient won't really notice so much. And then on the inside, I'm just going to put a "So lucky to call you friend." There is a right and wrong side to these ovals. They have a cute little kind of embossed frame around them, which is hard to probably see in the video. Alright, so I've got my stamping done, and then this is going to go together so fast. We are going to add the frame. Liquid glue is great for this. And you can punch out some of these little pieces if you like, or leave them. There we go. Okay, now for this one, the easiest way I have found to make sure this lines up is add your adhesive and place it behind this one, your front, and then close your card. And then it's exactly where it needs to be. Alright, so then I cut out these little pieces here, some of the greenery, and this one is in soft succulent. Add a little bit of adhesive behind here. I'm going to have this kind of go up the side. And then the designer series paper came with a sheet that's all flowers, and they're beautiful, and I thought, you know, we could stamp in color, but we make 5 projects at Stamp Camp, and I had some new catalogs to pass out, and I thought, you know, let's not be too long, so maybe I will have some of these, and the dies cut out these paper, some of these images, so this is paper that's only available for a limited time, so if you like them, grab the paper now. The stamp set will be in the new spring mini catalog, so you have time on the stamp set, but you don't have time on that paper. It's kind of like a holiday extra. Okay, so we're going to throw some of these beautiful flowers on the side, and then on the inside we can throw some more. See what fits. You kind of want to make sure that it covers, and so that one might be a good one, and you want to make sure that it can still fold.
Okay, and then I had a few of these little gold. I wanted to bring some gold to the inside as well, so I cut out a couple extra gold pieces just to give a little bit of gold accent to the inside as well. There we go. Alright, now I did include in everybody's packet an extra piece of white that if they wanted to put it down, they could put it right here. And this would be a good space to write a greeting if you wanted to. You could also just sign your name and not write a greeting, but if you do want to write a greeting, that's a good place for it. Alright, so here's the birthday version, and here is the thank you version. Oops, I didn't glue this one down very well. There we go. And that was one of our Stamp Camp cards. Thanks for watching.